One of the other things we're going to go over is switch cases, which allow the program to work like an if statement, except instead of being an if statement, it's a switch case. So I'm going to set this up real quick. I'm going to do my scanner keyboard equals new scanner system.in. Very good. And I'm going to ask my user to put in a letter of the alphabet. Or actually, we're going to have them follow the example that we did before. We're going to put in a number to find the alphabet position. And this is going to be not a string, but integer position equals is not declared. Position then equals keyboard dot next integer coming in, and this is where the new learning begins. So we're going to create a switch position where it says switch this with whichever case it matches up to. So for example, if we go switch, our variable that we want to switch is here, position. So we're going to switch position with whatever position happens to be. So the first letter of the alphabet is the letter A. So we're going to create a string called string letter that will hold that. So case 1, we would say that letter equals A. And we need to put the word break in here to separate the thoughts. I'll show you what happens if we don't. I'll do up to the letter E. Case 2, letter equals B. Throw a break in there. Case 3, letter equals C. In fact, I'll stop right there right now to show you just the result. And this is our end switch brace. Just so you know. So system.out.println equals letter. And if we do a run here, whoop, it does not like that. Let us see why. Might not have been initialized. So if it ever comes up with a message might not have been initialized, just throw a blank set parentheses afterwards. And so if I put in a 2, which I am putting up top there, if I put in a 2, it returns the letter B. Now, suppose I got rid of these words break in here. Watch what happens. If I get rid of the words break, it's first of all going to say it is never used because it just runs straight through then. So even if I type the number 1, it's still going to give me the letter C. So the word break, as described in the earlier video, is a key component to the success of switch case statements. So I'm going to pause it a second and finish it out, and then I'm going to show you one other thing. Okay, and as you can see now, I have all of the letters complete. So I need to account though for if my user enters another number that's not in my range. So for example, if our user enters 34, the computer does nothing. We should account for that as well. So this is where we add case default, which is our else case, letter equals invalid entry. And let's see what it says. Legal start of expression. Let's just use default. That's better. So if I enter anything other than what's an option, it's going to tell me invalid entry. Could you loop this? Absolutely. But this is how a switch case statement works. Pretty cut and dry.